Hi, good morning, everybody. Excuse me. My name is Tisha White, and I am an independent paparazzi consultant. My number is 224726. So, I wanted to get on here and introduce myself to the world. Like I said, my name is Tisha White, and I'm a single mom of two beautiful boys. I have a 15-year-old, and I have a 13-year-old who is autistic. A little bit about my life. I started in healthcare when I was 21. Got certified as a certified nursing assistant, and I worked there at a long-term care facility for 18 and a half years. It was a good job. I had my children. I had good benefits, and it was a good place to work. A good place to have a promising future. So while I was there before I had kids, I was going to nursing school, and I got pregnant with my first son, and he was born in 2004. So I said to myself, well, it's no longer about me anymore. I have responsibility. And then in 2006, I had my youngest son. So with that being said, I was a single mom. I was working hard, working overtime, undertime, triple time, and thank God I had a wonderful mom who watched my kids and helped me out here and there. And she understood what the hustle and bustle is and taking care of kids. So I worked there for 18 and a half years, was just about to make my 19th year, and the company was sold. And with that being said, I was kind of in limbo. I didn't know if I still wanted to stay in healthcare, if I wanted to do another career, if I wanted to do something totally different from taking care of people. And I left there, the long-term care facility, and I worked at an assisted living facility for 4 years. That was good. It was the same thing. I had to hustle and bustle, work the overtime. I was away from home more than I was home. Um, my kids are growing. My mom is getting older, and the responsibility of being a parent was getting more and more needed. So, as time went on, I had a health issue that was very pending. Um, I was working, constantly working all the time. I wasn't taking care of myself, and I went for a pre-admission testing, and the nurse was about to admit me in the hospital, and this was back in 2018, and she says, I really shouldn't let you go home. Your blood pressure is out the roof. She said, but she made me promise, and I had to verify that. Then I went to my family doctor, and I went to get checked out. My blood pressure was totally off the chart. That without the grace of my faith and the man upstairs that's always looking out for me, I'm still alive today to talk, because I could have been 6 feet under or in somebody's urn. Once I did that and I had this surgery that needed to be done, I had to have a hysterectomy because it was wreaking havoc on my body, along with working long hours, along with not getting proper sleep, along with not having a good diet. It was always fast food, and didn't realize how much salt intake I was really taking in and how much damage I was doing to me. Not until I had that pre-admission testing before I had to have hysterectomy done. Um, Once I had that surgery done, and I was in so much pain going in there before, when I woke up, I felt like a new person. I wasn't the same. I was constantly tired before. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go do things with family. I didn't want to go shopping. I didn't want to do the everyday things that I had to do. All I wanted to do was lay around all day. If I could sleep the day away and lay around, that's what I wanted to do. And I knew something was wrong. But once I had that surgery, it was life altering. I had time to think. I had time to process. I had time to really say what is important. my my life and my health and my family, and being able to be around to provide for them was my number one concern. So I had a good friend of mine, Sarita Turlington. Sarita. she talked to me. She said, "Hey, Tisha, I sell paparazzi. We've always had more than one job, and I have worked more than one job, and we're working and working and working and working. And where are we getting? I'm selling this paparazzi. I want to introduce it to you. I want you to be able to have your own business, to make your own hours, and to do this." At first, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hop on the bandwagon. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this." So I got the kit back in 2018. Yes, 2018, October of 2018. Now, during that time, I let it sit and collect some dust. She would ask me, "Did you take it out? Did you show your jewelry? Did you tell anybody? Did you tell anybody you are a paparazzi consultant?" I didn't tell anybody. My concern was I was making a job change. I was making a life-altering job change, and I had to be able to take care of my family. So I was looking for a job that was flexible, that was understanding, that was fitting for my family, and then I could still make a decent wage. Well, as you all know, that does not always happen. You might have the flexibility, but all jobs don't have the understanding, and all jobs are not saying, "Hey, yeah, you can do that, but it's okay. We understand with family." It's a business. So with that being said, um, time went on. I was working two jobs. I was working two part-time jobs to make one full-time job. Excuse me. And back in August, my mom had a health issue that had to be tended to, and she was in the hospital for 2 weeks. During that 2 weeks, I wasn't working. I was not getting paid. I still had bills to pay, car payment, car insurance, food in the house. Kids still need stuff. Just the basic everyday of living, I still had to do. So I was sitting at the kitchen table. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, "Lord, I don't know which way I want to go. I don't know what I should do." So I didn't sleep that well because I was worried about what was going on with my mom and worried about other things. And I woke up and I said, ping, like a light bulb. Light bulb just above my head. And it said, "Do the paparazzi. Go get that box. Open it up. You know, make your page. Make your group page. Start inviting people. Let people know you are a paparazzi consultant." So I did that. I made my page. I got the Square app. I got the Square device to scan things. I started posting things on Facebook. I started to post things out there. And, I got a little bit, people were starting to recognize and say, "Oh, hey, congratulations on your new business venture," and everything else. To make a long story short, um, starting a business is a process. It is a process. And along that process, you got to have patience. And along with the process and the patience, you got to have consistency. And along with the process, the patience, and consistency, you as a person have to understand that things don't happen overnight. I had to understand. I had to have a talk with Tisha. Yes, myself. I don't know if anybody else has talks with themselves, but yes, I do. You have to have talks with yourself and say, "You know what? I sat on this, and I'm gonna hold my own self accountable for some of the things that are going on right now. I should not have waited as long. I should have popped my kid open as soon as I got it. I should have put my voice out there. I should have put my face out there. I should have put my who I am and what I'm doing out there to the world. But me, I wanted everything to be perfect, to be right, to look right, to the image to be perfect. I don't want anything to be flawed." And I had to listen to a couple of training videos and say, it's okay. We're human. Everybody's journey is not the same. Everybody's journey is different. So, yes, I have one paycheck. And no, I'm not floating around in the money green. But I had to learn that in order for me to start growing, I had to start being accountable for some of the things that I was doing to hold me back. And with that being said, I had to stop making some excuses. I had to say, you know what? I can make time for this, and I will make time for this. I had to say, I need to learn more about my business. I need to learn more about what I need to do. I had to learn to be patient and know that my journey is not going to be the same as all the other paparazzi consultants out here, as all the elites and all the uplines. And that takes work. Um, I had to exert that patience. And I'm not going to lie, it was hard. It was hard. Because there's a lot of paparazzi consultants out here, but everybody's different. Nobody's the same. That's the beautiful thing about this business. You can work it as much as less to suit it around your family. And it's yours. It's your baby. It's your baby to build. It's your baby to feed. It's your baby to change the clothes. And guess what? I found what are good points about me as I was going through this journey. I am a people person. I'm working on blossoming a little bit more, and that's okay. You learn things about you that you did not know. I had no clue of how to promote myself, of how to not sound pushy or bossy or like I'm trying to shove something down somebody's throat. I had to learn how to do that. I had to learn how to say, you know what, Tisha, it's okay. You don't have to look like you just walked out of Beverly Hills with a new hairdo and all this and everything else. You can be you. You can have a simple accessories. You can have your beautiful smile. And I'm a people person. I take care of people. I take care of people, and I can take care of people in different ways now. I can take care of you with accessorizing. I can take care of people's worries by letting you know that I'm another woman in this big, humongous planet of the United States that just wants to be, that is trying to be, that is trying to be the example for my children, to try to be that example for these other young women out here that are young, that are in my shoes, that are working hard 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. And I don't want to work 4 or 5 jobs. I just want to just have one job that I can say I like, I love, I put my dedication, my loyalty, and everything into 100%. I want to be able to show my sons that it's possible. I want to show other young people that it's possible. No matter what is your niche, once you find it, you have to roll with it. And my niche is caring for people. My niche is making sure you okay, you all right, you need this. I can change your brief. I can transfer you and put you on and off the toilet. I can do all that. I did that for 18 and a half years. And I still do it on a side job, but I can do that. And I say, I care for people. I am a people person. I can do this. So with that being said, and the everyday life activity that we all have, I don't know what your personal journey is. I don't know what your personal situation is. I don't know what's going on with you right now. But I'm doing this YouTube video to put myself out there, to let everyone know, not only am I human, I'm perfectly imperfect. I've made mistakes. I've made boo-boos. I've fallen. I mean, literally, I fell. I literally fell. Busted up my knee. Ooh, and it's still healing, but I'm glad I didn't break anything. Everybody's life is not the same. There is no perfect family. There is no perfect children. There is no perfect meal. Everybody's trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, to pay John, to pay Jamie, to pay Jason, all on a budget, all on one paycheck, all we're working 2 or 3 jobs, all we're trying to keep it all together. Because it wasn't easy. Trying to work, keep track of the kids, you know, being part of paparazzi has showed me that attaining goals are possible. Being part of paparazzi has shown me that there are so many people in this world that you're not alone. We've all come into this big pink realm, as they say, the pink bubble, for a reason, for a purpose. We all need a purpose. And that purpose for me is, my goal is to only have one job, and a job that I love, and a job that I can still care for people, and a job that I can say, hey, how are you? How's your day going? Doesn't always have to be about selling the jewelry. It's about creating relationships. It's about creating bonds with people that you might not have done. It's about reaching out to those that might be having a bad day, a bad week, a bad year, a bad minute. But if I can take this jewelry off and put it to the side, all this here, this exterior of who I am, is me, as Tisha. I'm a good listener. I don't have all the answers, but I'm someone that anybody can relate to on any level. Having a child with special needs is not an easy journey in itself. Having an older child who's 15 and wants to declare his independence from his mom because he wants to show that he can make his own decisions, all while caring for your aging parents. It's not easy either. But I've never been a quitter. I might have fell down. I might have been down. But I never quit. So yes, the start of my paparazzi journey, excuse me, didn't start off like a firecracker, boom, 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 pow. Didn't start off that way. I'm still in the process of building. I'm still in the process of improving. Still in the process of expanding. Still in the process of knowledge. One thing I will say that I'm proud of myself that I did. They have a event called EMP. I missed it last year, but this year I'm going. I cannot wait to go because I need it for me. I need it for me to help me grow. I need it for me to help me with my business. I need that hands-on. I need to see, I need to touch, I need to hear. I need to be able to view and to be like a sponge and soak up everything that I see. So this is my first YouTube video. Creating my own YouTube channel. Who would have thought I would be doing this? I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm just doing it on a humbug right now. On here, on YouTube, making my own YouTube channel. I want you all to know, excuse me, I might not know everything. I might not always have the best advice that you might want to hear, but I'm pretty straightforward, pretty honest. I'm a caring. I am the biggest heart in the world. I love to laugh. I'm a big kid at heart. And I still watch cartoons. Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, I'm just here to be able to make a difference in someone's life. That's all. If I can influence one person to be like, wow, she can do it, so can I. And guess what? Paparazzi is just not for women. We got the men involved too. Paparazzi is for the little kids. So you know what? You can involve your family in this. Now I know there's some times where you have to be serious and do your live, stuff like that. But I eventually want to do that. I want to involve my family in it. I want to get my son involved. You know, I want to bring, my god kids. I want to bring, other little girls in here and say, hey, come on in. You want to, want to help show some jewelry to some potential customers. Have them know that this life that we live is not always written in stone. Have everyone know that this life that we live doesn't always go the way you want it to go. But how you turn it around, how you get back up and continue to write your journey is completely up to you. You can write it for yourself. I suggest you not allow anybody to write it for you. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to be you. Because that's what they're looking for. You. They're looking for you. They're looking for that person who is genuine, who is sincere, and who is just themselves. It's not about trying to make a buck if you don't have people skills. If you can't remember somebody's name. I have a bad habit. I'll never forget this as long as I live. There was a lady, excuse me, I used to walk to when it was called junior high school. I used to walk to junior high school because I was in band in the school. And I used to walk down, and there's a big square. And there was this older white lady, and she would be power walking fast. And I would catch up to her, and we would meet. And she would say, hey, how are you? Where are you heading to? Oh, you going down there? And it wasn't even a mile. I don't think it was a mile, maybe 25, 30 steps. And she was like, oh, have a good day. And I would see her power walk. And I saw her every day. And I know just that lady. I didn't know her name. I recognized her when I saw her. I didn't know her name. But, I could have been having a bad morning, running late. It's raining outside, it's cold, all this other kind of stuff. But here was this lady that came with power walking around the square. And she said, hey, good morning, have a good day. Something as simple as that can make a difference in a stranger's life, in your family, in your kids, whatever occupation you do right now. Oh, and to say about that, I drive a school bus. Yes, that's what I said. I drive a school bus now. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get this CDL license. I can't remember all this stuff. How am I going to do this? I didn't know. Well, child, let me tell you. I had a very good instructor. She was very patient. Excuse me. And I was determined to pass this test because I needed to. And when I passed that test, the written part anyway, I was like, yay, hey, I did it. Then I had to do the driver's part. And when I tell you I was nervous, I was so nervous, I forgot stuff. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what they expected. I didn't know how the driver's test was going to be. I was like, oh my God. Because I remember when I took the permit to drive a car, I was so nervous. I made myself nauseous. I had diarrhea. I was doing dry heaving. And my mom was like, just calm down. You'll be all right. I'm like, oh no, I'm nervous. And I'll never forget. I passed that test. So once again, I was nervous again to take the CDL test because it was a lot of information to remember. And I passed it. And I remember the moment I said, I was like, I got my CDL license. I did it. I freaking did it. So I'm passing that energy on down to this paparazzi. And I did it when I cracked open my kit. I sold some pieces. People are starting to recognize my face. I get little messages here and there on Facebook. Hey, how you doing? Oh, do you sell paparazzi too? So I'm slowly building up my face to be recognized out there. And I have some attainable goals that I'm working on. And I said if I put that same energy into getting my CDL license, and I take that and I put the same energy into growing my paparazzi business, the potential is out there. I'm working. I'm blessed. I am very humble. I am very grateful. And I'll tell you, I cannot say that this is one of the happiest points in my life that I have the choice to not work holidays, the choice to not be killing myself physically, mentally, the choice to be able to enjoy my family, to enjoy friends, to enjoy special occasions that are happening in people's lives. I can actually do that. And it feels damn good. Like, wow. I didn't realize how much I was missing. I didn't realize how much I've missed. But I can't go back there and harp on what I missed. Going forward, I'm moving forward. And that's what I'm doing. I hope, I want you to. I want you to watch this video, and I'm gonna say this. I've learned a lot of lessons. I've learned how to be a lot more humble. I've learned how to pray a lot more. I've learned that it's okay to be perfectly imperfect. I've learned that everybody's journey is not the same. Everybody's different. But how you make your goal attainable, It's up to you. So with this video, this is another goal that I attained, another goal I accomplished. I made a YouTube video to eventually have a YouTube channel, to eventually have a following of people to say, hey Tisha, how you doing? How's your day? For me to say to you guys, hey, how are you doing? To say, listen, I made a new friend. I made a new acquaintance. And that is wonderful. So it's Saturday morning. I got some things that's on my list to do today. And this was one. And I did it. And I accomplished the goal. So now I'm going to post it on YouTube. And I hope you guys, hey, contact me. I'm on Facebook. Excuse me. My personal website is www.tpgems, GEM with a Z.com. That will take you directly to my page. My name is Tisha White. I am an independent paparazzi consultant. My number is 224726. I'm a single mom of 2 boys. I'm a daughter, I'm an auntie, I'm somebody's niece, I'm somebody's friend, I'm somebody's sister, I'm somebody's best friend, I'm somebody's fake sister, fake auntie, fake cousin, all the way around. But one common core is I am human. I am human. And I love you. And I can't wait to hear from all of you that watch my video. Please give me your feedback. Please give me anything positive. I am into constructive criticism. Share it with me. I'm open. So until next time, when I do my YouTube video number 2, you guys be good. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. And the good will come back to you.